board members or project managers to reassess and
is
maybe
everyone in the company around right now.
I'm always willing to have that conversation.
I mean, or you could just leave.
Look at this. Look at
this.
That
too. I mean, if you truly don't want to be here, like, why you waste your time?
Look at this.
That's a good point.
I mean, and that's not me being mean. Like, it's just like, if you're not happy here, you feel like you don't belong. Like, maybe it's time to find a place that you feel like you belong in. Because, like, if we're on a scale of 1 to 5 and you're at a 1, and you don't have the courage to speak up to people about how you feel, like, maybe you should leave.
Wait, what's this about?
Whether people belong in the company or not. There's one person who said that they slightly disagreed that they belonged in the company.
Oh, not a 1, just a 2 for the record, OTT.
Okay, well then 2 people. I mean, maybe the 2 of
them.
No,
I don't even know what's going on.
Slightly disagree. Slightly disagree versus strongly disagree.
Is a 2 on the
Is that me?
Yeah, that's
1 to 5.
Who the fuck voted that?
What's anonymous? Remember, it's anonymous.
Anonymous. So we need to fucking find out.
Okay, well, like, unfortunately,
do we have the data? Do we have the data?
Anonymous. Guys, it was a third-party company that ran the survey. It is anonymous. Thank you so much.
Moving on. 7 of you, actually, a combined 13 of you agreed that the board members listened to you. That goes from slightly agree to strongly agree, which is great. 3 of you were neutral about the board members agreeing with you.
So is that crazy?
You, sorry. And 4 of you
is that crazy to have a meeting about, bro.
20% slightly disagreed that the board members listened to you. So that's not great. We obviously want to get those numbers up. We want everyone to feel like they're listened to, especially because communication is key in the corporate foundations.
I was gonna turn cam off.
Again,
but yeah, cam on just for some reactions to the results. Okay.
This one was a little bit tumultuous. The company is like a family. We had a pretty good spread here. On the slightly agree to strongly agree side, there was 10 of you, or 50%. In the middle, there was 3 of you, or 15%. And then on the disagree to strongly disagree, there was 7 of you, or combined 35%. So that's not great. Well, this is an interesting question. Perhaps we talk about this a little bit later. Whether the company is like a family to you. I would say it's bad or good. This was thrown in there, to just gauge how everybody's vibes were. Okay. We'll move on. Board members are my friends. 9 of you agreed or strongly agreed that the board members were your friends.
Well, we are not your friends. That is parasocial of you. So I actually think that this was a trick question. We are not your friends. Thank you.
Well, not like
that's
pretty
true.
Some of us are okay. Anyways, 7 of us were neutral about their friends, so that's pretty good. Actually, that was the highest percentage, was neutral. And then there was 4 people, or 20% that strongly disagreed or slightly disagreed. So I guess it's pretty good. Let's go to the multiple choice questions. We're just going to look at this broadly. Which board member should be CEO? Mickey held 52% of that vote. Benji held 42% of that vote.
Wow, Mickey. Congrats, man.
OTT had 5%. Mr. Romanov had 0. That's good to think about.
And
there's lots of reasons for
to be clear, though, we are not electing.
No, we are not.
This time.
We would not.
Yeah, don't worry. It was just a little hypothetical there.
I'd change my vote to Ray right now. Can't have him at 0%. That's crazy.
Which project manager do you feel closest to? This was great to see that there was a pretty good spread between project managers. 25% of you picked me. Thank you. 25% of you picked KJ.
Wow.
15% of you picked Sly. 15% of you picked Dragon. And 20% of you picked Perez. So pretty good spread, to be honest.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, everybody feels close to at least one project manager or another.
Where is Dragon, by the way?
I think he's asleep today. Taking the day off.
This one is more of a fun one. Which element of Mr. Ramos is your favorite? Over 50% of you agreed that fire, Mr. Ramos, was your favorite, which worries me slightly, to be honest. 25% of you said Earth.
Well, what can I say? They probably like something that's rare.
That's true. That's thank you, Mr. Yes.
I care about them, just not a rollout 6 care about them.
There was a little bit of typo. That's on my part. But 10% of you said when which should have been water. That's my bad. Okay. Your favorite OTT song? This is great. You know, everybody, it was an overwhelming 45% of you said the OG Cream Pie, which is a great song. I love that.
That is accurate. That's accurate.
Yeah. Now the Cream Pie remix was second. So Cream Pie is just a great song. You guys know what I'm right, chat? 30%.
You get one. Come on.
It's a little bit not as family friendly. So 15% said Robin House. And then 5% each said
correct.
I'm telling you, that's good. You know, OTT's
it's about the levels,
as we all know. Okay.
It's about the levels.
Some hypothetical ones here too. Mickey presents you with an idea. Do you? Over 50% of you picked listen and offer advice on how it can improve. That's great. I love that. 35% of you picked take detailed notes.
We don't even have a 6. I'll be honest with you.
Prepare to help. 10% of you picked pretend you listened and then forgot about it immediately after.
Would you roll out for Freya?
That's
I think Freya's safe. Don't worry.
You know, ideas. We should always be listening to each other's ideas, especially Mickey's. For no reason. Just, anyways, 5% of you picked roll your eyes because it's another Mickey plan. I also don't like that one, guys. Body language can say a lot in the corporate workplace, okay? Try not to roll your eyes, okay? Try to keep professional body language. Okay.
For Ray's question, let's leave the Ray specific one and Ray's feedback. We can leave that for when he's back.
When Ray's perfect, we'll have a special session just for him.
Yeah. Any of the high level insights on what the board members can do better?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say real quick, 75% of you agreed the company is not a gang. Thank you very much. Glad
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. 75% of you.
We're not a gang.
Thank you.
We're not a gang.
We definitely not a gang.
Yeah, thank you.
Going broadly over the rest of this, what do you want to see the company do more of? I think the overall overwhelming consensus here was communication was key. A lot of you mentioned that you guys would like more communication. So,
what is going
on? What's happening? Are we okay?
Oh yeah, it's just a bus ramming all our cars. Just
okay.
Continue. Sorry.
So communication was there, and then as well as events. A lot of people wanted to see more events, so that's good. What do you want to see the company do less of? The overwhelming consensus here was less bullying of Breckers was mentioned multiple times. Just saying, that's good. A lot of people would also said less conflict.
Where is the conflict? No, I'm genuinely like I really hope somebody will speak up. Outside of the manner thing, where is the conflict?
Fuck it up.
Well, currently 2 of our food stalls are being shot at.
Okay, and you know I've been working diligently on trying to.
I wish I had my
protect.
I wish I could watch this streams right now, bro. It'd be
and figure out something
funny, bro.
that we can do to help out. So, you know, maybe I can ask you what you feel like we should do if people are attacking the food booths, which, by the way, are not company booths. They're booths owned by members of the company that we do not receive any money from.
You know what? Great point, Breckers. Let's table the rest of those results. This is a pressing and topical issue. Now a bunch of members of the company.
Very ongoing.
Current conflict. Long story short, Speedy and some of his boys are threatening Cow Cow and Gabby actually because they want the taco shop. They could not get the taco shop. They decided to shoot up Ari's booth because she's connected to the company and they know that Cow and Gabby are connected to the company. So they shot up Ari's booth because Cow's booth was not around to be shot up. They told us that it was for that reason. They do not care about Ari's booth. They care about Cow's booth. They want the taco shop. What would you guys do if you were board members in this situation? Go.
Smoke them. Sorry, that was an internal thought.
Oh, no worries.
I think we should all start speaking more externally with those internal thoughts. I like that. Thank you, Damien. Anybody else get anything that they would like to add?
I want to say Marlo called me to see how much it would be to buy my booth from me. And shortly after I told him a price, Lang Buddha called me and threatened to shoot me in the head because I mentioned the price I did. So
what was the price you mentioned?
250,000.
I don't think that's too crazy.
250K. How long do they keep it for?
As long as they want. I mean, that's up to them to, you know, rent it. But I had the information of, you know, telling them when it goes up.
So 250K they pay to you, and then you tell them exactly the date that it expires?
You can transfer ownership now.
And I can transfer
shit, you can transfer.
now.
Okay. All right. That's good.
But Lang wants to, I guess, buy a bunch of booths and monopolize it and run the mall. So he's been calling around with Marlowe.
That is very important information that we did not have. Thank you so much for that, Archie. Thank you.
Archie, what would you like to see happen? You know, say, you know, you get threatened with your life, or somebody actually does come and shoot you. Right.
I told my employees we have precautions. You know, lay down, close the shutters, call the police, of course. But
thank you. That's very good.
We could definitely push the Ego Act as well if they're trying to do that.
Good point,
Cal.
Archie. Good point.
Cal's done that, and you know, restarted that at least. And if they want to keep messing around, well, they'll just lose money doing so. And I don't think we should let them mess with us in the first place, and we should take some sort of initiative.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, some sort of initiative. What sort of initiative would you like to see, Archie?
Well, I know you like to have conversations, you know, with them first, and if that doesn't go well, maybe a little bit more of a physical approach.
Let's say, and this is a hypothetical. Let's say hypothetically, a board member tried to, or even two board members, tried to resolve said confrontations with I don't even know. Are they the sanitation union? Lang, I don't even know.
I'm about to turn this into a whole ass team discussion.
Let's say we tried to resolve these issues, and the individuals said that they want to shoot up those places continuously, and then consistently hung up the phone on the board members. How does that change your calculus?
Well, why don't you go to them?
Go to them and
give
do
them what they want to do. Give them what they want to do to us.
What do you think about that, Benji?
I think that it all depends on how we are structured. I feel like, can we cut the bullshit here? Can we cut the bullshit here?
Okay? Cut the bullshit,
Let's
Benji.
cut the bullshit here, okay? Listen, we had a little meeting.
I'll cut
the bullshit. Let me say
you know
it.
what?
No, let me fucking say it.
Oh, you say it.
Let me
Benji.
fucking say it. Listen, guys, we had a goddamn meeting. Not no 30 minutes ago, okay? Here's the facts, man. I've been on this whole goddamn tirade of this ain't a goddamn gang, okay? And frankly, these are not even fucking bulls that give money to the company, okay? So my way of thinking about shit, no offense to Cow and Ari, okay, was to take this in a very individual manner and utilize the cops, okay? And that's what I wanted to do. And shut the fuck up, Damien.
Shut up, Damien.
Just give me 1 second. And all I want us to do is to utilize the cops, utilize legal methods, sue them, whatever the fuck you want to do. Try to use goddamn black ops, if it fucking existed, to hurt a business that of a similar level. I am not on the mindset of rolling out as a 6. I am not on the mindset of going down to Cyprus and busting on their goddamn pushers. I'm just not. Not for this. It doesn't make sense to me.
When does it make sense? Like when do we do that? Just so that we're all clear.
When we have truly exhausted all other means. If not even one arrest has been made, if not even one proper conversation with the cops has been done with results, how can we jump so quickly to be a gang?
I already started the Ego Act like a week ago.
That's it then. We just gotta wait for action to be done, no?
And I know you guys don't get direct money from us, but we pay our dues every week, so it is fucking with the company's money.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
My opinion on that is we don't give a fuck how you earn the 5K. Because I'm not going to protect you if, let's say, for example, your source of income is a grime truck. I'm not going to go to grime and G-check people that might be hindering you from getting that fucking 5K. That'd be impossible to do. So
Well,
just
I
because
have
you're
a-
a staff there, it's going to be crazy. It's impossible to protect.
Well, I have a different approach. Just know that everybody in this circle, I hold you all with the same level of respect and loyalty. And at any time, somebody is going to shoot you up. They're going to fuck you up. You call me, and I have your back. Because ultimately, we may be a company, but I care about you guys. And it's that simple. I don't need to call the cops. I'll still call the cops, but I'll still grab a gun that we all collectively work to get together. And I will use those guns instead of them rotting inside of fucking storage while the very people that have helped build this company and will continue to keep this company going for in the future are getting laid out. No, not on my fucking watch. Period. Somebody fucks with Breckers, they're getting fucked on. Somebody fucks with Damien, they're getting fucked on. Somebody fucks with Cal, they're getting fucked on. Somebody fucks with Benji, Mickey, Ari, Fifi, Fiona, all of them. I don't give a fuck. Period. Just because we grab a gun and we shoot somebody, it doesn't make us a gang. It means we got fucking balls. Now, I will still go the diplomatic route. Before any shooting happens, I will make a call. I will try and talk it out. I will send Mickey over to do his Mickey magic and try and make it all go away.
He's
But when it
chilling a
doesn't
little.
all go away,
He's
and
calming
they
down a
continue
little.
to
He's
roll
calming down a
on
little
us
bit.
and shoot us
Okay.
and pressure us to sell assets that we have, that we enjoy, that we want to do, I'm going to get the guns and I'm going to fuck somebody up. And if they fuck us up in the process, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I would rather us be together and get fucked on than be divided and get fucked on. That's my 2 cents.
I'm kind of half and half with what he said. I agree with the latter part. That's very good.
Thank you.
I agree too. I also agree though with, and it's so incredible that the board, and just
as
so
long as he
everyone
says
knows,
that what he
was
said at
all
the
a
end is
staged
correct.
thing. The board members actually, we all agreed.
As
right
long as
before
he
this
says-
meeting, we actually had a meeting where we all were in perfect
As long as
alignment
you
and synergy.
exhaust everything at the end,
the three of us,
it's fine.
And Ray, who was also
You guys get what
FaceTiming
I'm
in
saying,
from
right?
Korea, who's doing great business for. We actually all
He's
agreed
doing nothing. He's on
and
holiday.
that he's is what we would say if he was not actually brokering some new business partnerships with Samsung in Korea. Shout out Samsung. Thank you guys so much. And great work on that, Ray. We actually just had this meeting right beforehand and all agreed that this would be the approach that we would take. That we will have to eventually come to conflict at certain times. However, we will approach things diplomatically or through the police or through other sorts of means first. And then as a last resort, we will go to violence ourselves. From our incredible Black Ops unit.
Correct.
Benji
Which
Ramos
will
has developed.
And all the other board members will now chip in. I just want to clarify one thing, guys, okay? I'm not going to lie here, okay? OTT, at this point in time, will actually just grab a gun and kill anybody for you, okay? And I respect that. However, I need to be truthful to all of you, okay? I will not do that. I resigned from being a fucking gang leader. I'm not going to go back to my gang banging mentality. I'm sorry, okay? And I think this is the biggest difference that we have, because sometimes when I give you an offhandish response where it's not immediately to go and bang for you, it just doesn't sound like the same Benji. I know it's not the same. However, as I told you earlier, I like the latter part of his speech. I completely agree with that. As long as all the previous methods that aforementioned, going through the diplomatic legal routes, are all done properly, and if they still decide to piss on you because they simply don't want to listen to you, then that is a conversation for that when that time comes, because then that will completely be different. Okay? But anyway, try not to get killed out there. Thank you.
I want to put my 2 cents in too. Not at any point did I come to the company crying about fucking Speedy. Mickey involved himself, and so did OTT. Ari's the one that came crying. So, just wanted that to be
Thank
out
you
there.
for pointing out another Ari flaw, Kyle.
Yeah.
Also,
No problem, dog.
if
Holy
you do have problems, please bring them up You're not alone. Okay? You're part of the company. If we're able, we will help you.
So there's a news event that's going on tonight. Breckers, what? Tell us about that.
Well, guys, nothing says company like some company bonding. That's right. Today at 9 p.m. PST, you can find the exact time in the email chain. We have an event over at the news station. We're gonna make some money together. We have a little competition. There'll be a prize at the end for the winning team.
It's the truth, though, Chad.
You know, teams against each other. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna draw up the best news stories. Gabby has been hard at work.
This is the actual
everything,
fucking truth,
so it's gonna be great. And there'll be a similar event for those of you that are awake in the other storm on Friday.
Oh, bro, I need to take my
A
antibiotics.
similar event on Friday for the other storm. So should be a fun time to bond with your fellow company members. So see you there tonight.
Chat. I mean, this is what's
Anyone
good,
else?
though.
Okay, well, now that I successfully
Because I want to tell the truth, guys, because
trying to resolve.
now
Anyone
people
have any other
know
comments
when
sort of on
Benji's
how
around,
we-
he's not
I-
just
it
going
sounds
to
like the
gangbang,
company we
bro.
now are all
He's going
aligned
to
and
see
in
what can be
agreement on how
done
we
first
resolve
and then
conflicts. Does anyone
gangbang.
have any questions?
I'm sorry, like, you guys are crying like it's not what I've been doing for the last 4 months. It's literally what I've been doing. It's just that I verbalized it. You know what I mean? Should the OTT? OTT's been told already to make his own goddamn Black Ops for EU.
Board members also not expecting anybody to roll out and shoot for them too if they're getting fucked with how they make money.
No, not me.
Say that again, Cal.
I'm asking, are board members going to expect the same thing as, you know, just regular employees like us, where if someone's fucking your money OTT, expect none of us to roll out and help you? Because we don't give a fuck about you get your 10K a week, right?
Well, I mean, Cal, I know you got my back anyway.
No, I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying, and I tried to give that same argument to Benji. He just doesn't get it fully, and I understand. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. When the company's in trouble, I'm expecting the ones that are capable to be ready and willing to help out the company in every way they can. That doesn't necessarily mean it means you need to grab a gun and go out there and fucking be a hero. But that might mean doing some intel, making some calls, getting information, you know, helping out any way that you can. Archie had done a fantastic job with the Manor beef that we had. He was on top of it, giving comms all the time. Damien, the same thing. You know, there was quite a few people that didn't pick up a gun and go clap. That made a huge difference. And I'm expecting that when we have your back, and when you're in trouble, that you have the company's back when we're in trouble.
Listen. To make things even clearer for you, Cal, okay? Let's say I'm doing a grime run, okay? And then I get robbed during my grime run. It's not a company thing.
No, I agree. Like
it's not a company thing. But it's just it's an individual thing. For example, if you get fucked on, an OTT want to back you up, that's your boy. Do it. At an individual level, you want to bang for somebody, that's fine. I'm just saying that shouldn't be the company modus operandi. Like, for example, remember, Cal, when you had your turbo stolen, you called me straight away?
Yeah.
I was there instantly. I did that as Benji. Not as, oh my God, I'm a board member securing a company staff. No. I'm doing that for you individually. Just like how
I understand everything you're saying. I'm speaking up for people who don't speak up.
There you go, man. That is as clear as that. Just like when Sly got his shit stolen, me and Ray, individual level, rolled out with guns just to help out. What I'm trying to say here is, I'm as a company, as our company, that is not our reaction. As individuals, I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I mean?
The problem with that way of thinking, Benji, is you're picking and choosing who you want to help. And it sets off a weird dynamic within the group where, oh, you know, for example, if Max to my right gets fucked on and he only has the people in his past that were close to him that want to help him, he's going to feel like, well, why in the fuck am I going in and hitting these banks and being all this thing and providing all this butt coin and making all these sacrifices for the company as a whole when there's only 2 or 3 people that really want to help him? You know, or if there's somebody that I don't really hang out with because they're in a different time slot than I'm typically awake, then why? Because I don't have a connection with them? Like, I don't go help?
Because
like,
the company,
part of the company.
when we built it, OTT, was to have a different rotation of people for people to easily come in and out. I haven't built a connection with every single individual here. Just because you come into my business doesn't make me give my life to you.
This isn't a business,
What
man.
the fuck are you talking about? It's a business to me. Maybe not to you.
Well, I mean, hey, man, if this is a business and we do drugs, we run weed, we sell weed, we grow weed, we hit heists, we do all of the criminal hierarchy within the city, but yet we got our panties in a bunch when shit gets real and somebody fucks with us. And if somebody robs our washers who are washing our stuff, and we don't get
we are only
I
like
feel like
this.
if I was to ask,
we are only like this. Sorry, Mickey. Just let me
define us. I would consider that we're like a syndicate.
Correct. But here's the thing, OTT, right?
Syndicates protect their money.
It's easy to argue that because at the moment, that's mostly what you have to do. But it doesn't mean that the way we operate has to fall in line with other similar groups that are doing it. It doesn't. That's my whole point. So when, let's say, for example, Max here, who on a personal level, I don't really know him. That's why when he comes into the company, the things that he provides, the company tries to give back in terms of being able to experience that heist, being able to do that job. But I did not bring him in with the promise of, I will protect and put my life on the line for you. That's why I never ask it from him. What is not clear here? When have I asked you guys to put your life on the line? If anything, I ask you to help protect company interests. When have I said, roll out for me, I'm getting fucked on? Never. Not one of you.
Because you're not getting fucked on, Benji.
But that's not the issue, is it?
But there's a lot of people that are. When shit goes down, bro, everybody in this circle is going to bang for you in any way they can.
Well,
I know that.
OTT, which part did you not listen to me? I have banged for more people here than you probably don't even realize. But I will not make that the fucking default operation method of the company. As an individual, I will. You get it? I will do it for myself. I do not have to involve this company to do it. Does that make sense?
If somebody shoots you up, it's just on you?
I will put it on myself. Then I will ask my homies who wants to help me. Then if it becomes too much of a company issue, then I need to go to the board and ask them what they want to do so that I can squash it so it doesn't affect company business. Is that not clear? Like,
man,
have we not been doing
the
that?
mental gymnastics you're playing right now is wild, dude, because like, you know that when conflict starts, man, they start targeting the people or that get into your pocket, man. They're going to go after the pushers up north. They're going to go after the taco booths. They're going to try and create
correct. That is when I need to not be selfish and make sure that whatever I'm involved in does not exacerbate the fucking situation. You get what I'm saying?
But we do. I mean, I get it. I get it. I just think that's fine. I mean, if you want to do it that way, you do it that way, and then when the time comes, and it inevitably will, then I guess we'll cross that road when it happens.
Okay, thank you.
But like, you know, this shit makes me feel like, you know, when I got robbed and I asked for the company's help, or I assumed that it was going to happen, you kind of making me feel like, you know, I put the company through this myself, and I shouldn't have asked for the company's help.
Oh, you definitely can.
The way I feel about this, I feel like it promotes cliques within the company, which is going to separate us more. Because it's like, all right, now I need to be friends with fucking Benji. And,
here's the bottom line, right? Here's the bottom line, right? Do you believe that what you're saying is gang-like or not, OTT?
No.
You don't believe it's gang-like? You sure about that?
I'm 100% positive. I don't go around and I don't rob people. Is it? I mean, dude,
the response list.
Do you really consider us as a group doing things collectively together, but then when it comes to conflict, we don't? You think that's just because we stick up for each other and we have each other's back, win, lose, or draw, that makes us gang-like? For just having people's backs?
I feel like that's a little bit askew there, because it's easy to say to have somebody's back, but the thing is, the action within itself to go out and just bang just makes it so gang-like to me. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like I
get that.
It's like you can say, I get you, I have your backs, guys. I'll give you a massage every night. You know what I mean? It's very different when you say, I will get a gun and bang for you. You know, it goes back, and I just reverse, and my head goes back. Oh shit, we're back on bro, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it, man.
Yeah, but you're going to an extreme, dude. Like, it doesn't need to be that extreme. We're not in colors. We're not going in.
Says the guy. Wait.
I would say.
Says the guy wearing the BSK mask.
Does a syndicate not also protect its interests? And I think where a key difference here is, and maybe this is where there's some degree of misunderstanding, maybe a gang looks out for its members out of pure loyalty, whereas a syndicate looks out for its members and its operations based off of money and its interests. So when people fuck with our money and fuck with our money enough, then we do have to respond.
No, dude, could I just wake up BSK mask, chat?
More like a reaction than an action type of thing, right?
Correct.
Of course,
I just want to be reactionary. Yeah, like I don't want to go
even
around
said
and
himself.
rob people.
But here's the thing, okay? At the bottom line, because you remember when OTT, when you were giving your speech, I told you, and I honestly agree with that other half part, because you said you will go through the protocols and stuff, so I can't follow you on that. So that's fine with me. Yeah, this is just like, you know, a little bit of a expansion on the previous argument, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we all just need to agree on what it is that we do, and I think that we have to a degree. But I think we're at least where Benji's getting caught up is if we go out and we roll, he thinks that it's gang-like and he doesn't want to do it. And
absolutely not. Please, that's my last. They're really deaf. They don't want to do nothing. Then we do it. You know what I mean? Because we've exhausted every option.
Mickey said it himself, though. It's like someone fucks with us and we don't, you know, if the dog pisses on carpet and we yell at it 3 hours later, don't know what the fuck it did. You gotta put it in its place right away.
Correct.
So
I agree with that too.
But going to the police is like stalling it heavily, which I'm fine with, which I did. I went straight to the cops, made a fucking ego act, showed them twats.
The problem, Kyle, right, is when it comes to being reactionary for what we're happening, let's say with your taco shop, right, is because they don't have one where you can equally clap back. So what will happen next is they're hitting something that they don't have to lose. So now it will go from, okay, you shot a taco shop, we're going to go to Cyprus, shoot your pushers, and then the whole Sandy app gets fucked up too. Now we open that can of worms, right? So that's why I'm like trying to make sure that we equalize instead of trying to get back and do more, right? But the situation gets tricky when it's not a level playing field.
Or let Sly in, he's outside.
Yeah. It's not a level playing field, you know what I mean?
Understand. Yeah, I understand you all. I'm just like,
listen.
Some people aren't coming down. We in the basement.
I have a feeling that Benji wants the company disbanded to go RP with JP. What the fuck? If I wanted to be with JP, I'd just fucking send a goddamn text right now.
And scene. That was great work, OTT and Benji. By the way, everyone, that was a demonstration on how board members come to. We've actually already fully agreed on this prior to this meeting. We're just sort of going through an example for you guys to follow along how the board members, you know, think about things and get through our resolutions. We've already been agreed on this for a while. So honestly, by the way, incredible acting there as well, Benji, OTT, great work. But so everyone knows, we've all been in alignment on this for a while. Great work, everyone.
Good job, guys.
Sure.
I liked it.
So we don't drop them off bridges?
No, don't drop them off bridges. Oh, we do not ocean dump. That's important.
True, cringe. You just train dump. That's what I do now.
I don't know. I've been ocean dumped already.
My vote's got ocean dumped.
What?
Actually, Mr. Ramos ocean dumped me.
I've been ocean dumped. I've been shot. I've been bopped. I've been stabbed. I've been robbed.
Same.
Well, you know what they say, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, which is why we don't ocean dump.
Yeah.
Train dumping is better. At least they have opportunity, you know.
So those survey results, Breckers. Now that we've done this excellent exercise into board communication, Breckers, you want to?
I didn't want to go through that.
Results?
I didn't want to go through that can of worms. Shit, it'll be taking another 2 hours, bro.
Right.
The board back up.
So, well,
here's a copy.
well, guys, good example of communication, which is where we left off, because that's what we want to see the company do more of. And we also talked about conflicts, which was mentioned earlier, but let's just move on. How about, what do you want to see?
No, but people, no. Let's not move on, because people are saying that we're in a lot of conflicts, but we're not actually in a lot of conflicts. I don't like over-exaggerations, because when we over-exaggerate these things, then that's when people start to get upset and they think that a problem is there that's not actually there. So if people got a problem with all this conflict, let me know where all this conflict is outside of the manor stuff.
Right.
So like, if you're going to write it down, like, speak up and say like what it is.
Okay.
So people are just blatantly lying on the survey, or what?
Well, there is 20 responses,
and not
everyone's here, so it could be somebody who's not
here. Oh, for
here.
fuck's sake.
Could be somebody who's not here.
Does
we
anybody,
need
there's
the
1, 2,
results.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of us here.
Right.
Does anybody feel like we're in too much conflict?
Wait, did everyone here take the survey? Raise your hand if you didn't take the survey. It's okay if you didn't take the survey. Sly didn't take it. If you didn't take it. Okay, so 10 people.
Oh, you forgot to take the survey?
My bad. Too busy hunting Wong.
So nobody in this circle feels like we're in too much conflict?
No, not really.
No,
I do.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't think we.
Okay. Can you explain?
Definitely not.
Also?
Like, we haven't been in that many wars, I don't think.
Listen, the conflict for me is not the actual conflicts. It's the conflicts of us figuring out what to do about the conflicts. That's the real conflict.
Correct.
Unless they're talking about like the board arguing and they're listening to the walls. I don't think there's really. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise, no, we're fine.
All right.
Get us the anonymous results, Breckers. We need to hunt that guy down.
Right. I cannot do that, guys. I don't have.
Well, I mean, it's either that or somebody's trolling, right? It's one of the two.
Get him, OTT.
Because here's the thing.
Get him, OTT.
When you say shit like that, and well, the thing is, when you say shit like that, right? The only person here that is ooh-rahing to stand up for ourselves is me, which means ultimately I'm the problem, and I'm trying to solve the problem to appease you guys.
Fuck.
And if I don't know what that problem is, I can't help. And it has me sitting here with a thumb up my ass, and I don't particularly like thumbs up my ass.
This is the last.
And I'm trying to figure out how I can improve.
This is going to be the last.
Because the manor shit was on my back.
We ain't having
So
no
if you're
more
gonna write
surveys
some
after
shit
this.
down, give me some constructive criticism.
This is the last survey,
so that
homie.
I can improve for the betterment of the company. If not,
And
somebody's
speaking of
blatantly
constructive
lying.
criticism,
OTT thinks he's being called out here. Say it with your chest.
We got some criticism.
Of course.
Let's get to that, guys. Let's get to that, okay? Let's just it'll go there, okay? Who do you want to see join the company? Strangely, the only people with multiple votes.
Are
was
we
Dundee.
really? No, fuck off, Breckers. Fuck off. Stop
Let the man speak.
Changing the fucking subject.
Let the man
This is why
speak.
nothing gets done in this fucking company.
Okay, but can I
Stop?
OTT,
Stop.
OTT,
Shut
OTT.
up. It's an
OTT.
order. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Okay.
Somebody tell me why we are in too much war. Why do we go glaze over every fucking issue and change the subject without a conclusion? It's ridiculous. Because when we do this, we fight together. But yet we're too bitch-made to fight people on the streets. But we're too fucking happy to do it in a circle and create poison here.
Did I miss something? Are we in another war or something?
No,
'Cause
okay,
from
people.
my understanding,
this
we
is
only had
a
like
survey.
one war.
This is a survey result, and OTT is trying to point out that somebody putting some answers in, but like not speaking up in the circle. You know what I mean?
Because OTT feels like he's in a toxic relationship He's trying to better himself for the relationship, but but the significant other won't tell him what to change. Yeah,
and then I start yelling, and then you guys start fucking calling me the crazy yeller, right? Because I get fucking frustrated. Because it seems like nobody actually gives a fuck.
I'll be honest.
But like, I'm stressed out every day.
OTT, there's actual potential that the people that would have had the balls to write that might not be here right now. I'll be honest with you. Like, fully.
Who?
Like,
it sure shit ain't KJ.
What about the trollers? They're trollers, though.
Then why do we have trollers in the company on a real fucking survey where we're trying to make the company better? It's ridiculous. It's a joke. We're a fucking joke. Flat out. It's pathetic. Why are we wasting our hours having arguments and discussions and getting me worked up over trolling? This ain't the place. Fucking Christ.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So maybe the next survey should not be anonymous.
It's a public survey.
To be fair, I don't think anyone here has a problem with OTT.
I don't think so, yeah. So
then if you don't have a problem, then don't fucking act like you have one on an anonymous survey. Exactly. Which means if they did it and it's
Who
true,
did it, chat? Who did
I want to know
that wasn't even
why
me.
they feel the way
Who
they
wrote
feel.
that? Who wrote
so
that?
I can make some improvements.
Who wrote that,
or at
chat?
least hear their side.
Oh my
well,
god!
that is a question on the survey.
That's the thing.
We're
It's
trying to
an
get
anonymous
to.
survey.
Who
so
did that? That wasn't me.
Answer truthfully and not be pressured in a giant circle like this.
No. I wrote something else.
What
I wrote about for thing was different. Something different.
Have Breckers get to Breckers. You want to jump to that? Well,
right.
You know
what?
Let's go to the Mickey.
No, I think it was Perez.
Board member. How can Mickey improve as a board member? We'll start with that.
Right. Yes, this is good. Okay. First of all, the general consensus is Mickey
No, it wasn't me. I did mine on stream,
chat.
chat.
That was mentioned multiple times.
I did mine on stream.
There was also a desire for Mickey to wake up more. That was pretty common throughout. And,
it was Perez.
A couple of people also wanted Mickey to
100% it was Perez, bro.
And work more. Also,
so
stop
good.
getting robbed and kidnapped. Which,
that was a good laugh, bro.
You know what? And that is fair
this
advice.
Guy, he flipped it.
On my morning runs, I've been taking my
shit.
gun with me so that I can defend myself.
Fucking hell, that was good.
Runs.
I live
so
for
I've
that,
already
bro.
started
I
to
live for
implement
that, bro.
feedback. My gun is with me so I can prevent myself getting robbed on my morning runs. And as for overcooking, board member OTT gave me this feedback a while ago, and I've been much better about executing on my ideas ever since then. Thank you so much, board member OTT and rest of the company for that feedback.
Right.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to highlight something, if possible. I think people like Mickey need to stop twatting out that they're carrying numerous guns on them just to become robbable. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Noted. Okay. All right. So that's kind of the general Mickey consensus. We'll go over to the Benji consensus.
Oh shit.
There seemed to be a desire for Benji to joke less, so that they know when he's serious or not. They seem to be pretty focused there. A lot of people also mentioned communication here. They wanted Benji to improve on his comms and communicate with them better. There seemed to be a couple of comments also about Benji possibly maybe, you know, it's just a somebody said that
who is saying this?
Stop.
You're a joke
for your money.
You're a joke. Okay, I just want to be like OTT for a second.
There seemed to be a couple people, who was serious. Thought maybe, maybe work harder, I guess. And then your attitude was mentioned, Mr. Ramo.
Breckers, if I find out that it was you who wrote that last one, I'll kill you.
I would never. I didn't take the survey.
Take off that mask, Breckers.
Was that the only thing that was?
That's an order. Take that fucking mask off.
Ramo?
Yes, sir.
Damian, you're about to be suspended right here during the meeting.
Right. There was a couple. It's a couple comments to maybe stop bullying some people.
Let's move on to the next one, Breckers.
Okay, we're gonna go to OTTs. Okay.
No, yes. I can't wait.
Well, somebody wanted you to yell at them more, so that's good. Whoever that is, we should find them. Yeah. Okay. There was a couple of comments. To just to take a couple steps back and breathe. You know, approach things with a more calm manner. Was mentioned.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been doing that, but you know, when I do that, I still feel like nobody gives a fuck. I literally feel like sometimes I'm the only goddamn person that actually fucking cares, which is kind of insane. And the thing is I know you all care, but like you all care individually about your own individual things that you want, and like I care about the company as a whole.
Oh, dude, I'm dying, bro.
Well, the good thing is, Mr. Tyrone, is that there was also a lot of people
is like a politicking
that they wanted to get to know
Donald Trump,
you.
bro. He gotta address every accusation. He gotta say something back.
Fortunately, it isn't.
Thank you. Okay.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said that I don't know him too well, and I want to get to know him more.
Yeah, a lot of people want to get to know.
There's nothing wrong with that. And Daphne, I would like to get to know you more as well. I think maybe
if he
our
gets mad at my comment,
typically
I'm not gonna say anything. I want to hear him blow up, chat. I'll be honest with you.
Which, you know, is
I'm not gonna tell him nothing. I want him to blow up. I want him to blow up again.
That's really the big talking points.
I don't know if it's a general consensus. It seems like it's a couple of people. The thing is like when I'm around the company pretty much 24/7, and somebody within the company, when somebody calls me, I answer. Somebody needs something, I get it. Somebody wants something, I do my best to provide.
You know how he's been calling Lang? I think he's been calling Lang right for this conflict.
Say they want to get to know
me. And then my comment is stop calling Lang, bro.
If it's anonymous, why not just shoot me a text?
Oh my God,
shoot off an
level
email,
2 hype train.
Give me a call. Say, hey, what's up? Some people have done that before, and I've obliged, and we went out and we spent time together.
I think that's great advice. I think
the anonymous nature of the survey is so that people can give honest and candid feedback without fearing retribution.
Oh my God, we're almost at 3K again, chat. No cap.
Why?
For day, thank you. Tosa Coconut, thank you.
About wanting to
150
spend
away
more time and get to know somebody
from 3K.
Well, I mean, in case some of the feedback was more critical,
right? Which there has been,
or trolling.
I'm looking for new Oilers.
It could be either or.
What's happened? What was trolling?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, it's either the feedback is there, and it's actual feedback, or it's troll. And you know, if nobody here has put that stuff, then I will have to ask the people that aren't here.
Well, I mean, take the feedback towards me. I mean, I feel like that was pretty legitimate.
I think because of the nature of it being anonymous, you're not gonna get those kind of answers, OTT.
Well, it's unfortunate.
On the people that get to know OTT. Like,
I think this is more like it gives you some like a little bit of a preface, and then you know when you start talking to people, you'll be able to notice. You know what I mean?
It's also for self-reflection.
Porsche, thank you so much for the 5 bomb.
When you're filling this out, you think about these things. You maybe not have thought it before, right? So now people who wanted to reach out to you more OTT will be like, oh yeah, I do want to get to know OTT better, and now they will. So it's a little bit of both. You know, it helps in both cases.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So. This one, if you had a gun with one bullet and had to shoot one of the board members,
you know what? Let's skip that, Breckers. Let's skip that one. You know? Let's skip that one.
Okay, well that's it.
Whoa! Somebody here want to shoot me?
No. Let's see. I want to see that.
Shoot me.
No, I want to answer. What the fuck? I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that in the survey.
I'm one of the only motherfuckers that will go out and shoot for you.
I want to see the survey.
You want to put a bullet
Read that survey out, Breckers. Read it out.
Who voted?
Okay, wait. First of all, OTT, only one person voted for you, and the reasoning why is because you're in the other time zone. So,
what?
Okay, well that narrows down the people that I think I know about 4 or 5. I'll figure out who wanted that, and I will fire them.
Can you tell me what was the question, Breckers?
Right. If you had one gun with one bullet and had to shoot one board member, who would you shoot and why? Benji, most people picked you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, overwhelming majority was Benji.
See, now I mean, it's justified. Even before today. Fuck y'all, you're alone, bro. Fuck y'all, man. All right, keep going.
Well, I mean, when you constantly just scam people of their money and fucking want them to give you shit, and then tell them you just refuse to roll out for them if they get in trouble, I'd want to put a bullet in you too.
Number one, nobody knew about me not rolling out until today. Okay.
I mean, everybody knew how upset you were over Dundee and Raymond. You're not giving the same energy for the people that are standing in the circle.
But then that wasn't before today, though, TT. That doesn't count.
No, it sure as shit does count,
It
bro.
doesn't
because
count.
People see this shit.
What the
People
fuck are you
feel
talking
this
about?
stuff.
When the fuck? Okay, who here has been disappointed? Please.
Hell.
By me in not begging for you. Other than the taco shop today.
Was that before or after I got stabbed and shot?
Which one? You've been stabbed multiple times.
I know.
Yes.
You've
and
even been
robbed,
shot.
and SIM cards stolen.
You've been shot by
all
us
this
too.
Stuff. Yeah.
So okay, who are you talking about? Say it out. I'm waiting.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to everybody right now. You saying there was like a lot of people? You saying they can see what when it hasn't even happened?
Well, the also thing is you literally are telling people that you're not really willing to go out there and bang.
Yeah, but then that's what I mean.
An individuality.
That was
it depends on who it is. Yeah.
So I want to know who's seen.
Raymond,
I want them to see who's that. Who's seen that energy?
God forbid, get shot. I'm sure you'll ride out to fucking. I'm sure you'll black the fuck out and get in a car then. But the people in the circle,
that's what I mean. I would do it individually. What are you talking about?
That's terrible.
That's been made clear. I'm not hiding that. I've never hidden that, and everybody knows that clearly.
All right, and that's precisely why the majority of people will put a bullet into you.
Well, here's the thing, right? How many people was that, Breakers, that voted on that?
Let me count.
20.
20 responses total. Let me see how many voted for you.
Please tell me how many voted. Please tell me it's 19.
Taking a long time to count.
That's a lot of people.
7. Well, I have to count a lot of them. I have to look because they're all wordy answers. 7 total.
7. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, hopefully it's the 50%. I can delay them for a little bit later, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, thank you very much,
to be
Breakers.
fair, that is a
50%, almost 50%.
It's a very drastic hypothetical.
Yes, absolutely.
It's fine.
It's in there mostly for fun.
But you know what, guys?
Second place.
But you know what? I'd never shoot any of you. Okay, thank you very much. Except you.
There it is. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, that is the conclusion of our survey.
Wait, that's it? I feel like there was a lot more questions.
No. Oh, that's it. The other one's just general feedback.
Oof, thank you so much in the tier 1. We got 10 seconds left to go, chat.
Raise
stuff, but we'll cover that later.
But yeah, that's the conclusion. Thank you so much for taking it. I think it's been really helpful. I feel like we've all learned something today.
I really fucking enjoyed that.
It was great. I thought we really bonded here.
I think that was some good insight. And I think, okay, here's the unfortunate thing though, right? Because of the nature of the company. All right. I don't know if OTT and Mickey gonna agree with me. But all this handling conflict, guys, this is gonna be learning how to deal with it as we go. You know what I mean? We're structuring the company right now. How we act towards what happens to the taco shop and shit like that. There's gonna be a back and forth and people not agreeing with each other, and then a decision's gonna be made. And then eventually that's going to be our default. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what? By the way,
it's going to be a little bit of everything.
I actually strongly agree with Mr. Ramos on that. We might need to, just because we respond to this conflict one way, doesn't mean that we respond to all conflicts that way. We need to
it's the truth.
Learn and grow. Because as we said, we do want all the joking and sort of, more lighthearted commentary here aside, we are building something new, and it's important for all of us to reflect on that to figure out the best way forward for us. Not a way that everyone else in the city maybe goes about things.
It's the fact, though, Chad. It's correct.
Still with that in mind of how the rest of the city goes about things. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's going to be our way, and we might have to change our way. But at our core, we will still remain the company. And we want to keep that aesthetic. Because I'll tell you one thing.
Who's Jamie?
As a former member of Chain Gang, and with OTT formerly leading BSK, Ray formerly leading Rust, Benji Ramos formerly leading Seaside. None of those groups have ever done a corporate feedback survey on their leadership. And that is what makes us the company.
Actually, I did once.
True. True.
I did.
True.
All
But
right.
thank you.
We
Not
just
like that.
tell OTT off to his face. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do this paper shit. We just tell them straight to his face.
Yeah. Which I
Stand in circles for
appreciate.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one ever got
They let
shot.
me yell for 20 minutes and then I get it out of my system and then we move on.
I don't think it's a
He's
meeting
really good at
without you
yelling.
yelling, to be honest.
I told myself I wasn't going to yell, but, you know, something came over me.
OTT is just very passionate. You know, it's not
Yes.
anger. It's passion.
It's passion.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate because I fuck with you guys so heavy.
Same.
That's why.
Okay, well, is there anybody? Surely you guys got like some extra stuff you want to tell us before we, you know? Mickey, anything else on the agenda, Breakers?
Make sure you know, there's the new sheets in the email chain for new employees. We sent
I
out to
don't
new
have
employees,
Discord
but
right now, chat.
also good to review them. Welcome sheets to the company. I mean, you guys
Oh, those are
all
really
pretty
good. If you haven't
advanced.
seen them from Breckers, they're fantastic. Oh, the branding is
They're
exquisite.
beautiful.
Thank you. It does have rules for conflicts on there too, or at least some guidelines.
lady
so
wearing
make sure to
white?
fresh up on those.
That's
some
Fiona.
ideas of-
This
especially
is
for us.
Gabby. That's
more on
Kyle's
the legal
girlfriend.
Side, you know, so some great advice to take there. I would recommend you do take it.
Will there be another survey? public one.
Absolutely. Oh, without this one went, we have to do another.
I
one
want to
now.
hear what people think about me, dog. Like, I want to hear.
Next one should be
Announce, too.
not anonymous.
The next
The
one
next
is
one
the
should be
oh my
public.
god, the next we do company asset feedback. Perfect.
Performance reviews.
Oh, yeah. Oh, performance reviews. Perfect. Yeah, we do that for our next one. So
Should
not a
do-
board member
yeah.
one, but all the rest of you. Perfect.
Oh, that would actually be fucking dope. That'd be a long one. Holy fuck.
All right. Well, that'll be next on internal company feedback. Thank
I
you all
can't
so
see
much.
this.
And,
But what the fuck?
yeah.
Great meeting.
All right, guys. We'll see you
All right.
tonight
I
for the
feel
events.
as lost as I walked into the meeting.
That's a standard company meeting. All right. I'm one. We need 5 more. Let's strap up. Let's go fuck up these fuck boys.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm just joking, by the way.
We're joking.
We all war now.
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh, we're joking.
we are, I would say we're like at a code yellow, Fifi. There's like a code yellow. We're not code red yet.
I have a video of
all right, good
Adam
work,
doing
everyone.
show and tell, chat.
Hey,
And he's telling the whole class what his toys are. Ay,
Cal.
so clever.
Oh, but-
He's
Oh.
turning 4 and he's so clever, chat. Oh my god.
Right now.
I look. I wear this
Gang,
to my
gang.
planes, dog.
Oh.
Do this shit.
No, let me out.
Open the door,
he's
open the
rocking
door,
cheesecake
open the
mask.
door.
I'm
You're
jealous.
fucking right. I am. I was ready. I was on
Oh,
smoke
sorry, I
today.
forgot
Don't,
it's
isn't
mine.
there like a
Left it like
nice?
a minute.
I swear to God, there's
They
like
understand how
a
it feels.
nice red mask with the clothing store. What the fuck is money? Bro, they're so clever, bro. I swear to God.
Us didn't completely destroy
Let's go, Mickington.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually amazing.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, man.
No
But-
way. It's our weekly identity crisis. No, honestly, it's
No,
I
I mean,
feel like it's just,
it will be until we figure it out and until we find the winning formula.
yeah. And by the way, I agree with you on that, Benji. Where
You-
we just have to figure
yeah.
out what works for us.
And
what we like
no.
and
You can hear what the problem is. I just realized something, bro. Like a lot of stuff that's been happening to OTT, he hasn't had an outlet for revenge even once.
yeah.
So he's
I think that
Like maybe
think about it
like
this way.
yeah,
He's
if we
been
were getting
robbed
fucked
more
on.
than me, he's been robbed more than me. And you know, I don't even fucking care when I
That's what I mean, bro.
no one ever actually hurts me. They just take random shit from me, you know.
That's what I'm fucking saying, and it might not be easy for him to take, and he's pissed off about it, bro. What the fuck is this? Huh?
Big tuna tuner shop. Oh my god.
What the fuck is this?
Back.
Huh? Mickey, what business is this?
The tuna shop. It's back.
Bro, chat, how come I've never noticed that? What the fuck? I'm cooked.
By the way, survey.